So I always complain about my childhood. And honestly, I blocked out a lot of that stuff, like to get to where I was trying to go. But I had a lot of male figures around me um, that were coaches. And I didn't understand that you are literally taking time out your day to take care of somebody else's kid or talk to somebody else's kid, treat them, teach them how to play sports or just communicate with them. Because a lot of the times, what you're trying to say as a parent may not get to the child because you are that child's parent. And the friends of mine that didn't have fathers used to love when my father was around, which was dope. I loved it. I thought it was the coolest thing. Like my friends always thought that it was so dope to have my father around. And that's what made me really love my pops like a lot. And like I still love him to death, like I do, but I can't love him while he's with her. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never really get the opportunity to be around my father, get to know my father or anything. And that's the frustrating part. The person that you love more than anything on this planet won't love you, okay? Naturally, it's your mother. But then the second person that's supposed to be like your buddy, make you feel comfortable, make you know that you a man and how to be a man, is your father. I sincerely love my father. I'll never be able to really like express that to him because he's not that type of human. But there's nobody that I'd rather sit in a silent room with and watch a Cowboys game. There's nobody that I would rather be around and not say a thing to. So what I'm doing is I'm taking all those good assets about my father and I'm putting them in myself. I mean, they're already there, but I'm instilling them into other children, like other people. So I got a little 17-year-old that I hang out with. You know, I walk the dog and he'll see me walking between the two buildings where I do my pull-ups. And he'll be like, yo, and he comes out and he's just excited to see me, bro. And the kid's been down a line of trouble, whatever have you. But I think that's just because he doesn't have a dominant male figure, you know? And I had him come over and we were listening to music or whatever have you. And I'm listening to what he's listening to. And I'm like, I'm devastated. I'm devastated. It was cool when it was me. But this level of rap now is not good for these kids, bro. Like it's second nature for him to talk about ops. It's second nature for him to talk about going on a drill because it's called drill music. It's second nature. So I realized the things that I was doing, listening to whatever I was listening to, conditioned me into believing that I need to be that aggressive. Now, when I got to college, I picked up a lot of my mannerisms from a rapper we had. And I was watching him yesterday on YouTube and I'm like, that's me. Everything he was doing, I was just like, the way he was moving, the way he was talking, like he's joking, but I took that. I became this person and I didn't even, bro, I had no clue until I literally watched this dude yesterday and I was like, that's how I would do it. And I found myself saying, yo, that's cool, that's dope how he moves. Like, you can't do that, it's too aggressive. I'm way bigger than this dude, I can't be acting like that. So I realized today when I went over to hang out with my little homeboy, I'm outside, I'm walking the dog, and my other little homeboy I told you about, my little homeboy, I hear him, and he says, Marcus, he's like, no, he calls me LeBron. I walk across the street and I see the dog's looking back, I'm looking back, and I see him, his little arm even in the air, he's like, it's my birthday. Bro, That shit felt. This kid spent time throwing the football with me, talking about his day, talking about football, and I'm telling him, throwing the football with him. I mean, he threw a tight spiral at me, and I was just like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah. Today," I said, "You so double digits?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, How old are you?" He said, 10. I said, "Double digits." And he was like, "Oh yeah." He's very witty, very smart, but I don't think he heard me. And man, he was just talking about, "Oh yeah, we're going to Disneyland, and he's throwing the football, and I'm like, when you catch the football, catch it with your hands open." So everything my uncle was teaching me, I'm telling this kid, this shit was beautiful, bro. That's what I want. That's all I want. I don't even need the fame. I don't even need. I mean, that's gonna come, but like the way I felt with that kid, with those kids, the way that those kids, all the kids at the basketball court, it's a big ass park, right? And when I come with Queen, or I come by myself, all you hear is LeBron, Marcus LeBron, Curry. You hear these kids screaming, and they just run up to me, and they just want to talk and just be in your energy, bro. That is the best feeling. I don't care if I don't become anything or do anything with life, but like, they make me want to just be Iron Man. And I want to watch them grow up, but I know I won't be able to do it because I get so emotional, and I want to be right there with them and watch them grow up and let them be able to call me, text me. They get in the gym, I want to be there to protect them and help them. Like, I can't do that for everybody, but like, I can instill the best version of me and them, and how to think, like how to rewire your mind. And like, my goal right now is to just let them rehab me. Let these kids change the way I feel about who I am, how I think, about everything. Make me be like, nah, I can't do that in front of these kids, or I can't do that. It's crazy. Like, I see these kids, they run us playing soccer and everything, and they see me, and their parents see me, and things like that. Like, they just know that I'm not a bad human being, and I'm out here trying to like just, yeah, I'm the only black dude that walks around, just about like one of 3 or 4, or there's not too many of us. But you got one over here playing chess with his friends, and he's my age. Then you got another one who comes in, he's big dude. He's big dude. I just was talking to him just now. And he walks around. He don't say too much, but he spoke to me. Black people, we always say what up or whatever have you. But, and then there's another one that who he went on deployment. This gentleman that I met that lives right across, like right in the next building, his son is the coolest little 4-year-old, 5-year-old ever, man. He rides his little dirt bike, boy. He got like 3 different dirt bikes, man. And he lets the other kids ride them. And he loves Queen. He wants to see Queen every time he comes to visit. And he talks to me, bro. He screams at me, Marcus. It's just so beautiful, man. Like, now that I lost my true goal and purpose, like, I never lost sight of what I really wanted. And I really just want kids. Like, I want a ton of them. If I could have 6 kids, I would. If I could have 7 kids, I would. If I could have 8 kids, I would. I just want to be all those years of bull. I want to just be able to be like, yo, I'm about to make this lady, this little boy, this little girl, this little princess, this little queen, little king, little prince. I'm going to make them the most splendid human being by just time and explaining to them like what I would do different, why I would do it differently. Just be there to talk to them and just like give them all the attention that they could ever. Cause I know I'm gonna be older, but like, I wanna be able to be so impactful on them when I do pass on. They could just be like, yo, he's still here in me, treat me, talking to me like, you know what I mean? Like I want them to just be like presidential type kids. All the mistakes that I made, I'm gonna make sure they don't make them. I'm gonna explain to them what's going on. Like, something's coming up. Like, slow down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do the riddle thing like my father did. If the water's wet, don't dive in. Like, the hell does that mean? Anyway, I'm in love with the build that I'm building, and as much as I think that hatred, that anger, that all that resentment is just meant to just be love, give love to other people. And I got a lot of love, like a lot of it. So I need to be more, when I go out in public, I need to be less, oh, my back hurting, or my feet aren't feeling too great right now, or I'm tired. I gotta have the energy for when those kids see me, because they're all hooping now. Bro, when I came here, there was only like 1 or 2 kids that's playing basketball, shooting around. Now you got like 20, you got kids sitting there waiting to play. Like these kids are like, no, they're not older than 12, 13. They're playing ball like from 6 to 12, 13, whatever. They're all hooping together. And I said, if you guys keep playing, yeah, it might be hard right now, but if you keep playing, you're gonna get better and better and better. And these kids are just out there hooping, bro. When they see me with a basketball, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's all for right now, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, I feel bad because it's not making me any financial, like it's not monetized for me, but in due time, you'll see my heart and you'll understand that I don't mean but nothing but the greatest for everybody. And yes, I was a little ignorant because I was dealing with people that didn't understand like growth and how things change. That wasn't my purpose to be in the NBA or be a professional athlete at that time, or it wasn't my purpose. You know how much that sucks to say? Because that's all I thought about 24 hours, 365, even now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why should I do? But I hope you guys support me. Just support me, subscribe, like, comment, whatever I can do to help other people that's not gonna extend me too much. I'm gonna try to do it. And I'm gonna be emotional while I do it. I don't care. It used to be, oh, you're emotional. Yes, I will cry. I don't care. I'm happy. I do not care. So, he said, LeBron. And I see his little hand waving. He threw that tight ass spiral at me, and I was just like, and I taught him how to open up his hands like my uncle taught me when I was his age or younger. I told him to catch the ball and instantly put it to the side, put it to the other side. And I know all the sports. I just didn't play them. So he was talking about quarterbacking and playing football and everything, and it was just beautiful. And we sat down, and we talked about King Arthur and the sword, or what's his name? But yeah, we started talking about that somehow, some way. And I sat down. I said, yo, look, we're gonna go look it up on YouTube. I said, let me see what his name was. I look it up on YouTube. Next thing he's sitting right beside me, knee to knee, with his arm on my knee, looking at the YouTube with me. That was the best fucking feeling ever. That was the best feeling ever. So yeah, his father isn't around, and he's a little mixed kid, black and Mexican. I didn't know he was Mexican, but he got like brown hair. He real light, but his mom is real light, pretty girl. And she got the cutest little daughter, But yeah, that's my little guy. I don't care. That's my little dude, man. I'm gonna stay in contact with him. That little dude, man, he plays basketball with me. I taught him how to play basketball, and he went, Mom, I didn't even know that was his mom. I was speaking to all the time, you know. So he was with the daughter. So the mom saw me. They jumped out the pool. They came over, started talking to me, walking with me. And he was like, Mom, Marcus taught me how to play basketball. He showed us how to, we played 3-on-1, and there was 3 of them, it was 1 of him versus 3 of us. And we beat him. And he beat us the first time, but then he taught us how to play, and then how to play as a team. And then we beat him. And it was just like, the mom was like, yeah, you know he was not trying, right? He just let you win. And I was just like, don't say that to him. Don't do that to him. Like, let him believe that he won. Cause I got nothing. We're gonna keep a tally. Like, so yeah. So he's just always talking about some kind of sport that he wants to play with me, and it's dope. That's what I need. That's what I want. So I'm gonna go cry about it for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna holler at you. Love. I love you guys.